testimony continued today in the most notorious criminal trial in Richland County. Dr. John Boyle is accused of killing his wife Maureen and burying her body.
The 12-year-old son finally took the stand.
Boyd confidently told the jury it was his decision to testify against his father.
I heard a scream. I heard a thud. It was about this loud.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
I decided at an early age that our trauma should not be what defines us. It's what we choose to do with it that does. I'm here to share my unique perspective on true crime, mental health, society, and popular culture, and always with a slight sense of humor. I'm Collier Landry, and welcome to my show. Mover Nation, what's going on? What's going on? Live from Santa Monica, California. Wherever you may be, however you may be watching or listening, thanks for making me a part of your day. I just have my little sidekick who just hustled and bustled up the stairs because she heard the sound of bully sticks. Marisol, what are you doing, sweetheart? What is going on, people? What a crazy last 24 hours here in the United States. Or longer than that, I guess, last 36 hours. What a crazy last several months. I'm so over the election, as I've said many times, but that was quite a thing last night. Wow. No matter which side you're of, no matter which side of this whole thing you are in, it was a fascinating thing to watch for sure. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Ugh. There she is. Shoot it for now. Welcome as a new member. Thank you so much. There's Marisol, who is having a birthday, who I realize her birthday is going to be on Monday, the 11th, which is her birthday. We will have a birthday party because she won't be here. She's going to be visiting her mom, but we'll have a birthday. We'll have a Marisol birthday party. We'll make it a thing. Maybe we'll do it on the Patreon or in the members section. Speaking of members section, it's the middle of we're almost in the middle of the month. I mean, not really, but it is the second Sunday of the month, and we have Collier's AV Club. I have no idea what we're going to watch, but Collier's AV Club is our monthly club where we watch either movie, documentary, TV show, whatever, what have you, and we do it live all together, just like we're doing here, but we don't do it on YouTube. We do it through Google. We do it here through Streamyard. It's in the members section. It's also, if you're a Patreon supporter, it's in the Patreon section as well. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. We'll do a little poll and see what we're gonna watch. Little Marisol I wish I could. Let me find my little camera adapter. The camera wasn't working for Marisol earlier on the other computer. So let me see if I can get it to work here. This desk is a mess. I better not knock my coffee over. That would be the worst thing ever. All right. Here's the Marisol camera. Let's see. Oh, something happened. Great. There we go. All right. Marisol. All right, sweetheart. Everyone wants to see you. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Go on, sweetie. Come here. Your fans want to see you. There you are. Okay, are you excited for the bully stick, which keeps you occupied? Now, should I try to use, this is the thing, should I try to use the red bone again, the bully stick holder that I used before? She is so adorable. By the way, Leanne Lundgren, thank you so much for being a new channel member. Shoot it for now. Thank you so much for being a channel member. Cat Loves Catskills, thank you for being a longtime supporter and channel member. Thank you very much, you guys. The support means the world to me, allows me to continue to do the show. It's amazing. Thank you so much. All right, let's see if she actually goes for, and again, whoever the mystery person is that sent the bully sticks, thank you very much. We'll try this one. Okay. Marisol. Oh, no. Here, this side. This side. Whoop, whoop. Hey, over here, dude. Oh, there you go. Now, do you want me to put it in the little holder? She didn't like that last time. Oh, she sees me put it in the holder. She doesn't like that. There she goes. We'll see if she whines about it. She did last time. All right. I think it's designed for a bigger dog. What do you guys think? Good girl. All right, I've made coffee. We don't want now, the other day we talked a little bit about the election. I'm not going to get into it. She's so attentive. Yes, she is. She is so attentive. I'm just glad and relieved the election is over. Now we can talk about more things like that. Does Marisol sit on her butt like a tripod? I don't know. Sometimes maybe. I'm going to throw a little music on in the background. Just a small little. Let's see. All right. We had. Yeah, we had this one. Just a light little bit of music. She has thank you, please don't. Not talking about the election. Yeah. It's over. Very, very happy about that. Your cats have skills. Oh, hey, cats have skills. There you go. My dog looks just. Oh, your dog looks just like Marisol. Oh, really? She bite. I worry about with her little teeth when she eats those things. There's another Chihuahua that is in my neighborhood who looks just like her. She's just a little bit bigger. The other dog, just a little bit bigger. Oh, Marisol. Hey, people can just watch a dog for hours. Yep. If your email is in your description, I'll send you a pic. Yes, my email is in the description. It should be. Did I write that music? I did not. It's part of Streamyard. It's just like in their little collection that they have. I did not write that music, although I am going to write some music using the AI software. You got to be careful with some of the stuff too, because sometimes YouTube gets a little persnickety about music stuff. Pouring rain in South Carolina today. That's a bummer, Anna Winnell. I'm so sorry. It is nice and bright, and well, it was pretty sunny today. It's a little hazy and overcast. A little hazy and overcast now. We've had really high winds, the Santa Ana wind. Well, we had it last week, and I couldn't do the live because I lost power. And then we had really high winds on Sunday, and I was walking on the beach on Monday, or running on the beach on Monday, and the wind was blowing so hard that it knocked down the palm fronds and the palm trees. I don't know if you guys can see those out my window. You can't actually. And for those of you that don't know about palm fronds, they have like sharp edges like razors on them. So if they hit you, it can be kind of quite dangerous. And they're kind of heavy too. I always worry about Marisol seeing those or getting whacked by those when we're on our walks. We would not like that. Yes, but my email is in the description. Info. Yeah, sometimes we lose power. It's a thing. It happens. It happens. Not a lot. CollierLandry.com. We will also do. Oh no. I never have the thing up here. We will also do live call-ins today as well, just for extra fun. Thank you so much, Nightbot and Cat Loves Catskills, for the links. I love it. Glad I caught you, and it is your 59th birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anna. Mover Nation loves you. There you go. Happy birthday. By the way, I will do all of those birthday things. I am on Cameo. If you guys are not aware, I'm on Cameo. I am doing cameos. You can request a birthday song there or wherever else you like. Holidays are coming up. We will do Christmas jingles as well. I also interviewed earlier today Anna Runkle, who, if you guys are not familiar with Anna, she is the crappy childhood fairy on here on YouTube. She just messaged me. Info. She joined me today. We had a really great conversation. For those of you that are not familiar with her, so her channel, she talks about CPTSD. It's interesting because she is also not a hey. I worry about her teeth when she does that. She chews pretty hard. For those of you who are not familiar with her, she is the crappy childhood fairy on YouTube, and she has a channel. And she is not a therapist. She is just a person who's been through complex PTSD and learned what that was later on in her life. That interview will come out in the next few days, if not week. Yeah. What is the drink? It looks so good. It is coffee through my little, these are my little double wall tumblers. So it makes it look super fancy as if I'm some fancy barista. And a little cinnamon as well. A little oat milk. Very excited. I'm a little tired today. I stayed up watching election stuff last night because I do quite enjoy politics. I probably should have started talking about them a very long time ago, but probably most of you wouldn't be here if I did that. Yeah, I like the tumbler. I said coffee. Cafe. Yes, Lisa, you have CPTSD, as do I. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder is a massive thing. I talked a lot about and we talk a lot about relationships and how relationships can affect that, and how dealing with people when you're in a relationship can be a problem when you have complex PTSD, when they say things that trigger you and things of that nature as well. It was a fantastic conversation. I was so stoked when her people, because she has a book that came out called Re-Regulated. It just came out through Hay House Media or Hay House Press. And I was really excited when they reached out to me to have her on the show, and I'm really, really, really stoked about it. So for all you CPTSD holders, sufferers, the episode is really good. Her content is really, really good. She started out as a blog 10 years ago, and we get into it. Coffee talk or spill the tea? Yeah, coffee. Yes, we say coffee. How is November positivity? Oh, we didn't do our post. We got to talk about our. Geez, I am behind the times. Thank you for reminding me. We have to do our post for today. So, oh wow, we lost a lot of subscribers here on the channel. I don't know why, but I think a lot of people must be upset over for the election, or they were upset over my post about Marisol supporting get out the vote. Oh, bully stick sender has been found as well. That's good to know. Yes, we have to do our gratitude. So we are doing the 30 days of gratitude here. Now we're a day behind because I started it on Saturday instead of Friday on accident, and so we're all a bit behind, and that is due to me. I got to do my post right now about that. But for those of you that want to participate, and we have our Marisol I voted sticker. So yesterday was day 4. It was really technically day 5. Today would be day 5. And again, about the Mover Nation, 30 days of gratitude. I'll post a new gratitude prompt daily. Comment, share, or post your reflections tagging Mover Nation to spread positivity. Let's fill November with thankfulness and watch how it transforms us. So my 30 days of gratitude is going great. I mean, I'm grateful for a lot of things. First of all, one of the things that I think about on a daily basis is how grateful I am just to be here. Oh, Lisa Hunt sent Charlie, who looks like Marisol. Wow, you guys are quick on the draw with the responses today. I was walking through, I was walking today by the beach. I do this every day, or at least I try to. And I was thinking about how lucky I am to live so close to the water. I was discussing that with someone earlier on in the week, and we they were someone who used to live by the ocean. Now they don't. They miss it very much. And I thought, wow, I'm really, really lucky to be able to, no matter what I'm going through, I can just walk down there and I'm very, very lucky to live where I live and in Santa Monica. And it was it's something that never escapes me. All right. Today is day 5. And as I post this and thank you again for reminding me about this, because I would have totally spaced on it today. I am grateful for the people who show up no matter what. It is their support that makes us stronger. And I feel like I am grateful for all of you in Mover Nation, because that is what I'm lucky to have all of you as a community here in our strength. Whoops, sorry about that. Grateful, Tamara Sanders says, grateful to be single and alive. Deaf Otter says, Marisol is doing a strategy with the stick. Yes, she is. She's got a bully stick strategy happening here. I realize, Lisa says, I realize I can't be in an intimate relationship having CPTSD. Yeah, I would highly encourage you. So she's sending a link to her free course as well, and I'm going to I will post that in the interview. But she was again, Anna Runkle, the crappy childhood fairy. She was absolutely amazing. We have also identified our bully stick contributor. Oh, is Joan Longenecker Beckler? Kat, can you please let Collier know that it was me who sent the bully sticks and bully stick holder? I requested a gift note in the package, but it's hard to achieve via Amazon. I wasn't concerned that he knew it was me, but the poor darling has been given thanks many times on air trying to find out who it is. He and Marisol are certainly welcome. It was in memory of my dog, Willie, who lived to be 19. Collier's mother obviously raised an upstanding, intelligent man with wonderful manners. Oh, that's very sweet. Maybe Marisol can do product reviews. I think the bully stick holder is supposed to keep them from choking on the last tiny bit. Oh, that's a good point. And they could try pinning it down on the one end. Oh, that's interesting. I bet you it is. That's a great point. Joan Longenecker, and I believe your last name is Beckler, if I remember correctly. It's cut off in the message that I have, but thank you so much, Joan. Thank you. That is amazing. That is amazing. Hello, Jen Thunder. Hello, everyone. Cat Loves Catskills. You used to walk by the beach. We were still recovering. So you were still recovering in St. Petersburg, Florida. Obviously, after going through Hurricane Helene and then Hurricane Milton, and then there's a new hurricane that's from. There you are, Joan Beckler. We're thankful for you and your support. Yes, thank you so much. Marisol is very happy with her little. Yeah, she's funny. She's taken a shine to the bully stick holder. I do worry about her choking on them, by the way. So that's why I keep looking. That's why I keep looking back and going, okay, is she good? Is she good? She good? So I appreciate the holder for sure. Who knows the name of the channel? Collier. It is the crappy childhood fairy. Oh, there she is. She's back. Oh, she's so funny. I don't think she likes to there's a stuffing that she pulled out everywhere too. That's so funny. Oh, somebody just sneezed outside my door. Bless you. May God bless you. There she goes again. Yes, she's back. Collier Lake Erie is my go-to place. Yeah, Erie, Pennsylvania was at the center of the. I remember watching it a lot on the electoral map last night. They were talking about it a lot. Erie. You learn a lot about when you watch an election about the makeup of our country and the demographics and where people are and their political beliefs and whatnot. and certain demographics of the country. I think it's fascinating. I think it was fascinating to watch the election stuff last night. No matter who if you can just take away like the people who are running and just look at the whole at the United States in general and just where everybody's voting for. I know people get really super passionate about everything. I listen to all the commentators talking on both sides and people upset. But I think it's absolutely fascinating to learn about our country in that way of like, this is where these people believe in this section. This is who they vote for. This is the Rust Belt. Okay, this is the learning about the Blue Wall. Didn't really know a lot about that last night and until last night. And like, oh yeah, I remember that 4 years ago. It was one of those. It's very educational watching democracy sort of play out in front of us, especially to do it on. You watch it on YouTube, you watch it on television. It's crazy. I quite enjoyed it, despite the outcome. I quite enjoyed watching the election. I'm convinced Russians interfered again. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope not. I hope there was no interference. Retha Bell says she's a star. Oh, Charlie does look like Marisol. I'll have to let me see if I can share this. Oh, Charlie. Let's see if I can share the photos of Charlie. Is Charlie a Chihuahua or is Charlie a Lisa Hunt? Is Charlie a Chihuahua or is Charlie a what do you call it? Use your words, Collier. They're available. Use your words. A Jack Russell. Because a lot of people think that Marisol looks like a Jack Russell. Oh, Charlie. Look at little Charlie. He's so sweet. No, that doesn't work. I wonder if I can put... Let me see if I can add your other Charlie pictures here to the draw. Hey, look at this. Wow. Technology for the win. Now we can go through them. Oh, look at little Charlie. We love this. We should do a dog share where everybody shares their dog. In fact, that's what we need to do. Every week somebody shares a photos of their dog. We're gonna have to start that as a thing. Karen Fan, make a note. Karen Fan, you're in charge. Make a note. We will share doggy photos. Oh, look, he's so sweet. We love that. Thank you very much, Lisa Hunt, for sharing little Charlie with us. I have a rat terrier Chihuahua, Jake, and he's watching. Oh, that's so great. And you like that idea, Sarah Holman. Sarah Holman likes that. Cash says he's my dog. He's my dog is my co-host on my channel. She a collie poo. Oh man, I gotta. Hi Anna. So now I gotta thank Anna Runkle, who, as I said, came on the crappy childhood therapy. Hi Anna, thank you. And she said, thanks for a lovely chat. Here's a direct link to her YouTube channel, by the way, because she just sent it over. So I'll actually properly put that in here. We have a Jack Russell wire hair. He is a mess. Oh, I'm sure he is. Max Gator for his mouth. I don't know what Max Gator is. That's why I call her Collier. Yeah, great idea, right, Leanne Lundgren? Yes, doggy day. We love that. Thank you so much, Karen Fan. Appreciate it. Had a Shih Tzu Peekapoo we called Shits on You. That's funny. Charlie says, my poppy dog is the cutest with his floppy ear. Right now, he's having a barking battle with a neighbor dog. Not cute. Yes, I'm sure. And yes, Loki is a little wild. Oh, look. Oh, I just noticed if I press the space bar, I can hide and not hide things on here. Yeah, Loki is a wild hair Jack Russell. What are we talking about here? What is this? Unsolved No More cover it yesterday? Not sure, but what is so since we've been so consumed with the election and all this other stuff, because that just has dominated my YouTube feed. I have no idea what else is going on in the world other than that. So I'm going to oh wow, we are just losing people left and right. I have no idea what else has been going on outside of the world of the of the election. Oh man. All right, guys. Sorry about this. Little bit of an issue here. And all right. I think some people got very upset with our latest video. Just make sure. What is okay? So what is going on in the world? I have not paid attention to life as we have known it outside of the election and outside of my own personal recordings and all kinds of fun stuff going on with that. What is new and noteworthy in the news? We talked about Peanut the Squirrel the other day, which was just absolutely awful. I don't know what is the latest update there. All right, let's see here. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Jackie. I appreciate your sweet dog has captured my heart. She's captured my heart too. Isn't she just the most adorable thing ever? I love her so much. Marisol. Hey, Puppins. Yes. Yes, everybody loves you. You're a star on the internet. You just don't realize it. I get triggered. Lisa says, I get triggered even watching people talk about CPTSD, not in a casual way, but people explaining it. Yeah, it's a thing. I think you will enjoy Anna Runkle's videos. What's up, Granny's watching? How you doing? I have some Menendez brother T from on the outskirts. What did you want to call and tell us? Do we want to do a live call in? And have you call and tell us what's going on with the tea with the Menendez brothers? Because your father, you said, is incarcerated with them here in California. You let me know, and I will I will bring you on. This is Collier's house. Check your ego at the door because we're gonna have fun here. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you cover the Shia LaBeouf versus FKA Twigs. What is going on with that? Yeah, Peanut the Squirrel. It was terrible, horrible situation with the please. Sure, she says. All right. We will put the chat line up. Of course I don't have the little phone holder up here. I got to go grab that. It's downstairs. I got to go grab the phone holder. While I'm gone, I'm just going to put the Marisol cam on, and I'll be right back. Oh, no, you're supposed to stay here and entertain people. What are you doing? What are you doing, puppy? Of course, it was right behind me. Of course, it was. It was right behind me the whole time. Collier, this is what happens when you have limited sleep. Although my sleep has drastically improved over the last couple of weeks, I got a major source of stress left my life, and I've been pretty good ever since. Unfortunately, that person was a very stressful person in my life, and they removed themselves, as people who are no good for you often do, I think. All right, we're going to turn on the phone lines. And I blame my friend who lit a bunch of candles last night and had a seance for Kamala Harris for a Harris loss. I think it's her fault. I was like, what are you doing? Right? Doing a little seance. Thought that was a very uncharacteristic of her. I just discovered she sent me more photos. I'm like, I don't need to see those. We're done. All right, let's see here. We will turn on the phone lines. Let me put the number up first. Shia LaBeouf. Yes, assault and battery and all this. Oh boy. Trial date is 9/29/20. I was like 9/29. Hold on, that happened already. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Did we go back in time? Going back in time, yeah. All right. Oh, yes. And by the way, if you want to donate to the show, you can show your support via Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. You can also use my Amazon shop and support code. Go to amazon.com/shop/Collier Landry, where you can shop for all your holiday goods and support the show at the same time. And it costs you nothing. It's a fantastic way to support the show. If you guys want to be able to support without actually, joining the membership, it's a free way to support the show. I really appreciate it. Amazon.com/shop/Collier Landry, and do all your holiday shopping needs. Take advantage of Black Friday sales, Black Monday sales, Cyber Monday deals, Cyber Thursday, whatever it is, Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day after Christmas, what have you. You can use that link for all your holiday shopping on Amazon, and I would greatly appreciate it. It supports the show. Live call-in number. Here we go. 323-400-4846 is the number. We do it this way, where the phone is right next to the microphone. It is not the most scientific of ways. Marisol. On the outskirts, if you want to call, feel free to do so. And you can give us all the tea on this Menendez brothers thing. You are live. Always remember to turn down the background when you guys call, if you wouldn't mind. You are live on air on the Collier Landry Show on YouTube. Who is this?
This is Nicole.
On the outskirts, what's going on?
Good. I'm good.
All right.
So, my father emailed me the other day and told me that Lyle Menendez got caught with a cell phone.
Uh-oh.
And he said he also got caught with other things, but he only mentioned the cell phone, and Eric also got caught with other things.
With other things as in other things that, by the way, guys, Marisol has not been zipped into the bag. By the way, she's right here. Did I zip her into a bag? That's hilarious. Okay, so he got caught with a cell phone, and his brother got caught doing something naughty.
No, I guess I don't know. They got caught with items that they're not allowed to have, but he didn't specify. He only mentioned the cell phone.
Got it. So he's making calls to the news media and other people, most likely. I'd imagine.
No, he's just telling me that he thinks this may hinder them getting out.
Yeah, that would be a big problem. That would be a big problem. Well, there you go. There's some new tea straight out of, where's your father incarcerated at again?
Donovan.
And that is, oh no, don't eat that. Thank you.
Donovan in San Diego.
Donovan in San Diego, California. All right. Okay, Marisol, you're going to have your treat back. We're going to take it out of the bone, by the way, guys. She got a little... I think she got tired of using the bone. Well, thank you for the update, Nicole. I greatly appreciate it. On the outskirts, calling live from Michigan. Swing State, Michigan.
Swing State went red, and I'll be in Ohio tomorrow night.
Oh, all right. Oh, are you getting the dog?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Somebody else is calling in. Thank you so much for calling, and we'll get to this next person. Congratulations on the puppies. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks.
You are live on air.
Hi there, it's Leanne, your favorite pancreatic cancer survivor. How you doing?
I'm good, Leanne. How are you?
I'm great. I wanted to know, I am one of those people naturally very positive and happy, and some of my friends can't stand me. I mean, it's like, but I have a gallows humor too.
Yeah.
Because of what I've been through.
Yep.
And do you ever find that being as upbeat as you are, that people find that odd? I dated a guy that said, it's easy to be negative. You just go down the rabbit hole. But it takes work to be positive for some people, I guess. And I'm never going to lose it, because every day to me is gravy. It's wonderful, because I think you and I have been so close to the edge. Sure. That we understand. And a lot of people are not comfortable around positivity. And how do you keep it up? I would just like to know your secret sometime. That's it.
Joe, well, thank you for that. So here's the thing. So hold on, let me disconnect, unless we're going to...
Okay.
All right. I'm going to answer the question. So we're going to figure out a way to do this. Like, they call in, they say the question. I'm going to sort it out. I promise. Okay. So that's an interesting question. And it's very difficult. I just recently, I've been in relationships before where people, and friendships as well, but most recently, a situation where somebody was like, you need to tone it down a little bit. And I understand, like, I can be very expressive. I am very outgoing. I am, as you see here on the YouTube channel, this is how I am in real life. In 3D reality, I am very much like this. I'm just big energy. I'm very positive. I do have a bit of a gallows humor. I would call it a sardonic sense of humor. I got that from my mother. My mother, who used to say famous last words, said when my father came the night that she was murdered, oh, well, he brought his mother, so he can't kill me tonight, I guess. And famous last words, as she would say. But yes, I feel like a lot of people, and I find this, and this isn't a slam or criticism of anyone. It's just personal preference. But I find a lot of people who have maybe not been through significant traumas in their life or dealt with a significant anything, who have dealt with. Thank you so much, Terry Joe Fairfield. Appreciate that. From Facebook, a little comment. Look at this. This is awesome. Never tone it down, she says. You are so great. For some reason, they can't handle when they're around people that have been through extreme circumstances. They're like, well, wait, I don't get it. It doesn't compute. And it feels like it's almost off-putting to a lot of those people, because they, I don't know if it's because they haven't processed whatever's going on in their lives, in a way. I think a lot of some of the reasons why I talk about what I talk about on this channel or in my podcast is because I see a lot of people that live in like a victim mentality, right? There's a lot of people that live in this victim mentality, and they want to be victims, which is like the worst thing. Like, why do you want to be a victim? You don't want to live your life like that. They live in a victim mentality, and they think that life is bleak. And look, if you consume the doom scrolling, as they call it appropriately, doom scrolling through social media, of course, those things are going to poison the well of your happiness in a lot of ways, I feel. But at the same time, I think that it's a choice, right? And there are so many people that just unfortunately do not know how to handle someone who's positive, who's been through traumatic circumstances. And also it makes them either feel good or not really feel good. I think feel comfortable when they get you to, quote, tone it down. Like, oh, you're a little too much, or, oh, you're a little too positive, because they feel it's, quote, fake or disingenuous, and they just don't let you be you. I think it's very hard for someone who's been through severe trauma or life-altering experiences to have a fake sense of positivity, because you genuinely have gone through the gauntlet to hell and back, and you're pretty much grateful for every day you have. Doesn't mean that you don't have down days. It doesn't mean that you don't have days where you're thinking to yourself, well, this is really tough. This sucks. This happens to me all the time. I mean, I sometimes get into a thing like, why nothing's working out, or I need to make more money, or I need to have more success, or I need to do this or that. I'm feeling unaccomplished. We all go through those frustrations, right? But they're just frustrations. I remember being in a breakup, and a girl said to me, well, you're just not happy. You're always you're not happy. You're miserable. And I said, no, I'm not. And then she started arguing with me too. Well, you said you were having this and this and this. You didn't have time to do this, get this accomplished, or you didn't go and do this, and because you were bogged down by work. And I said, well, yeah. I said, I'm just kvetching. Those are just normal things. It does not mean that I'm not a happy person. I'm grateful that I have those experiences. Just because I didn't get to go work out because I had to record 4 podcast episodes in a row for a client does not mean that I'm miserable or unhappy. It means that, like, oh yeah, I'm bummed because I would rather have done something different with that time in my day than what I was doing for them. I had other things that I wanted to get accomplished that I didn't get accomplished because I had this scheduled in the middle of my day. It does not mean I'm a miserable person. I think a lot of people have trouble delineating that, if you will. I think delineating is the right word I'm looking for, or understanding that, or compartmentalizing that in a lot of ways. I think that they really don't, that it's hard for them to comprehend in a lot of ways. Like, okay, well, what the fuck is wrong with this person? They're so happy. What makes you so happy? Why are you so sunshiny? Sunshine? We all see that, right? Kvetching, yes, it is very East Coast. Cash, I'm so glad that you are not self-harming or doing any of these things, and that is a straightaway improvement. So yeah, take that one day at a time. I think a lot of times too, I was talking to Crappy Childhood Fairy today, who has a background with dealing with her childhood of substance abuse and substance use disorder in her home, and how that caused a lot of chaos. Parents were alcoholics, and it caused obviously a lot of chaos. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, by the way. This isn't just her, this isn't unique, but how that process really helped her process her trauma, and being of service in 12-step programs, and applying her techniques, or talking to other people, or working in sponsorship for other people who are struggling with addiction, or an Al-Anon who's struggling with a family member that's in addiction, or the perils of alcoholism, and having that community and the support group really helped her understand her purpose, and also allowed her to be this happy, wonderful person, and sharing that with the world, and that positivity. And I think when you radiate positivity, there are always people that want to dim your light. Unfortunately, you just kind of weed those people out. They don't understand you. The person who had told me recently, like, oh, you're just miserable, or this, it's always a reflection thing. When they're talking about, I find that a lot, and I still struggle to recognize this with people, is reflection. And always, as Cat Loves Catskills, thank you for the super sticker, always surround yourself with people who lift you up. Yes, absolutely. At the core, that's what it's about. Surrounding yourself with people who lift you up and don't drag you down. This particular person saying, I'm miserable, this, that, I looked back on their life, what they would talk about, and they say, oh, well, they were frustrated because they work in front of a computer all day and they can't do the things that they want to do. And they haven't gone after their dreams or their goals or their hopes and desires. And so therefore that affects their life. So it's when they project that onto you and you're like, well, wait, I'm a genuinely happy person. I have things that sometimes things don't work out in my life, but I genuinely like the person who I am. And I say that very consistently. Again, don't let anyone dim your life. Sorry for the long-winded answer, Leanne. Thank you for calling. And yes, we are very aware that we are rare. Absolutely. Never going to get up. Never going to let you down. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. I don't even know who sings that song, by the way. So somebody can. Who's that? I have no idea. Amber Winnell, thank you so much for the super sticker. You just got Rick rolled. I don't know who that is. After decades of therapy, I was told I'm therapy resistant. Yeah, that was Rick Astley. That's it. Rick Astley. Wow. That's right. I didn't know that. The 1980s, Rick Astley. Didn't he pass away recently? Lisa, after decades of therapy, I was told I'm therapy resistant. That's an interesting thing. That was one of the things that Anna Runkle and I were talking about. And when you guys hear the episode, you'll know. She talked about how therapy didn't work for complex PTSD, in her opinion, because it didn't help her. So she had to devise strategies that were more related to the stress in the body. There's a great book that came out called The Body Keeps the Score. I have not read it. I'm ashamed to admit that. I should buy it on Audible right now so I listen to it. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Something like that. It made me mad. I thought she meant I wasn't trying. Yeah, I can understand that. And look, therapy, in my time, The Body Keeps the Score. Yeah. Therapy for me, and look, I am not a lawyer. I am not a psychologist, and not working law enforcement. I'm a guy who's been through a lot of shit. I probably should change a lot of that thing. I'm not a therapist. I'm just a guy who's been through a lot of shit. And in my experience, talk therapy is absolutely great in a lot of ways, but I also find self-reflection, things like journaling, writing and itemizing things down that are affecting you. Crappy Childhood Therapy talks about Crappy Childhood Fairy. I keep saying Crappy Childhood Therapy. Crappy Childhood Fairy says, writing down, she has a whole course that she teaches, but basically writing down fears and realizations and about, and I'm butchering this big time, by the way. You can check out her channel for her content, but writing things down, meditation, things like that can really, really help you. And those are things that I look forward to practicing more in the new year myself, because I've definitely been a little more, this has been a tough year. 2024 has been a tough year for me. So, in a lot of ways, and it's been a great year. It's been a great year in a lot of ways too, but it's also been tough and challenging in some ways. And I very much need to ground myself a little more in meditation work as well. Cat Loves Catskills says Collier is hella fun and genuinely a good person. I love that. Thank you. Gen X to Seventh Power. How are you? And yes, Amber Winnell, thank you so much for the super sticker. I speak of my dead mom like she's here because she is in my heart. I agree with that 100%. 100%. I feel my mother's presence every day. By the way, I went downstairs looking for the thing that I can't find. My mother used to take Polaroids all the time. And I don't know how this Polaroid got this damaged, but this is me. Little Collier. In the bathtub with shaving cream, apparently, because, yeah, there you go. Because that's... I should probably snap a photo of that before it disappears into the ether. As it's on its last leg. Look at this Polaroid. There's the back of the Polaroid, the silver. Yeah, it's just whoa. Go. Wow. That's so wild. That was a very long time ago. Look how ugly that tub is too. It's like a pea yellow. It's so gross. Is that dust on it? Oh. All right, I'm gonna have to scan that in before that gets destroyed. It's well on its way to be. It's also got. I didn't know what's on it. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. That's why we have tissues at the desk, to just get that crap off my hand. Lisa, me too. I think it is Bullock's wrong therapist. I've seen many in my life. Better than so many manipulative therapists. Joan, it's a great book. I'm assuming you're talking about The Body Keeps the Score as well. Yes. Harvest Gold, says Joan Beckler. Yes, Harvest Gold. I'll take it. It's just it's awful looking. It's so terrible. Have it restored? I suppose so. I don't know where I can get it, but 80s beige yellow, says Deaf Otter. Yeah, I gotta take a pic for sure. Oh no, it changed a bit in my ain't changed a bit, so still such a character. Oh yeah, absolutely, still such a character. I should, it's funny, I was looking for a thing for my hair in the shower so I don't get it wet. I should find a shower cap, and then I could just maybe imitate that photo. In fact, that's what I probably should do. That would be very fun. That'd make it for a good post on the gram. Lisa says she was actually the best therapist I ever had, and I saw her for 15 years. And then she said you were therapy resistant. That's a bummer, because being in therapy for so long and someone to tell you that you're therapy resistant is really a bummer. I'm sorry about that. Do it, sir. Yeah, I will for sure. All right, gonna open the phone lines again. Open the phone lines. It's as if we had like a professional operation here. We're gonna open the phone lines. If I was at a radio station, there's like a booth over there. Oh, look, Marisol's back. Oh, nope. Marisol, mighty soda. She's got the bully stick. Is that it? You're done? You done with the bully stick? Oh, something happened. Oh, yep. Severe weather. What do we have? A severe weather alert on Amazon? Yes, has issued an air quality alert for Santa Monica. It'll be in effect until November 7th, 3:45 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, we have a hazy, weird. Let's see what's going on here. Alexa says, air quality alert due to harmful particle pollution levels from windblown dust and ash in effect until 2 p.m. South Coast Air Quality Management District has issued an air quality alert due to harmful particle pollution levels of windblown dust and ash. This air quality alert is in effect until 2 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday. So I think there must be a fire going on somewhere. That's why it looks so yellow and hazy outside. I'm gonna have to look at that. I have to figure that out. Phone lines are open if you want to call in. Thank you so much, Nightbot, for the other links. I appreciate it. You have a flood watch in South Carolina. Let's Marisol, I gotta fix one of these lights behind me. Hang on, guys. So glad I started wearing pants again. Could you imagine if I got up and I was just in my underwear? That would just be the worst thing ever. It'd be so embarrassing. I don't know how people did it during the pandemic. I didn't do a lot of Zooms, so that wasn't my job during the pandemic. All right, phone lines are open. Nobody's calling. I guess it must not be that interesting. Remember, when you do call, turn off the show in the background because it echoes. It gets weird. How is our likes? We need a poll. That's what we need. What's going on with our polls? Let's see. Poll is going on. What are we going to poll? Oh, what should we watch? What should we watch for what should we watch for Collier's AB Club? What should... Let's actually ask a question. Let's not create a poll. Let's do a question. Q&A. What TV show or movie should we watch for Collier's A Club? All right, there we go. Start a Q&A. Oh, new text message. Hey, you took a quick pause. Wanted to send you an email. Is not on. Oh, interesting. Oh, my email should be on. My email should be on the page. Really? The email is not on our YouTube page? Come on. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Ideas and inquiries. info@callyourlandry.com on the About section. And we have our post today, our day 5, grateful for the 30 days of gratitude. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think a lot of people liked my post about the election and Marisol voting. I don't think they dug that for whatever reason. They were not responsive. Phone lines are open, guys. Please feel free to call. Look at Nightbot call-in number is. Oh, I like this little Nightbot. And let's see, what did you guys respond to the Q&A? Will it show questions? Nobody responded to that. Collier's AV Club. So for those of you that don't know, if you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter, open to all levels, we do Collier's AV Club, which is a monthly watch party essentially, and we watch whatever's going on in true crime or cool docuseries, documentaries, etc. It started out when I would play my movie, A Murder in Mansfield. And thank you so much, Mystery Singer. I appreciate you. Appreciate you saying that. I'm down for whatever you pick. I wonder what's going on. Oh, Mystery Singer, yeah, please, you're working. Don't call. But you're listening to the show, so thank you for supporting while you're here. I appreciate that. We appreciate you supporting while you're at work. Let's get to 100 likes if we can. I know there's only 65 people on the live, but if we bring those likes up, that'd be amazing. Get to 100 likes. That always helps with the show. Always helps with the channel. I was waiting for the next call to call in to grab your post. I finally told him I'm a therapist. I'm well. 25 years later, I'm seeing one again. That's great. I love that. I'm at 68 likes so far. That's great. Thank you so much. I tweeted mine at the last election at polling station, got thousands of views. Dogs are loved. Yes, dogs are loved. 73. Love that. Love that. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, we got to do the actual link. So I'm all right. So I am inclined to watch. Has anybody been watching the Penguin series on HBO Max? By the way, that's a good series. Colin Farrell playing the Penguin is amazing. Thank you so much, Gen X Granny. The ratio to likes is high. Great job, Mover Nation. I appreciate you guys so much for doing that. All right, now I got to clear my cache for all the crap that I've been watching on YouTube about politics. Because everything I have is just it's either sports or it's politics. Sports, politics, and then there's there's a studio tutorial how to light. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Oh, come on, man. Verdict: Ohio versus Quentin Nixon medical assistant murder trial. Yeah, I don't want to watch any of these things. I don't want to watch any of these things. On the case against Brooke Schuyler Richardson, 48 hours. That's 2 years ago. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's my, but now we're back to my guitar videos that I love so much. So that's great. Candace Owens is live with 89,000 people. That's insane. Crime Talk. How will this end? The defense rests in the Delphi trial. You know what? Let's watch this video. I would love to be caught up on what's going on in the Delphi trial. That I would love to. That I would love to be caught up on. That's for sure. Let's see. I love how Dr. Phil also inserted him into the election. There's like Dr. Phil videos coming up as well. Everywhere. Come on, all right. Let's see what this let's see what's going on in this Delphi trial. Wait, did I miss it? I lost it. Where is it? Oh, fire erupts in Ventura County, prompting evacuations. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is wild. All right. This is why we're getting all these. Oh my God, this is horrible. This is terrible. All right. Let's check this out because this is something else. This is next level here. This is why we're getting warned about air quality. This is terrible.
Operational update for the mountain incident. Thank you.
Ugh.
Good afternoon, Jeff Shea, Ventura County Fire Department Division Chief.
Getting seriously hurt while trying to flee those flames, especially if they stayed too late, that we were experiencing for several years as well. We've been
oh my God.
lucky.
It's terrible.
Years in a row, but this I think is probably the most destructive fire that we've had since 2018 in the Woolsey fire. We'll see if I'm correct on that, but pretty sure of that.
This is California.
Scary part with all this, Christine, like the Woolsey fire, which also happened a couple days after an election.
Very scary.
Fire weather is such that there could be more tonight, tomorrow. These conditions persist.
Yeah, I want to let people know that as we await this news conference at 4:02 p.m., any minute now, if you go to foxla.com, we've got a full list of information.
Oh, hold on. Do I think
are in this area, or if you have a
do I think Trump can pardon Diddy? Is that a serious question? If Donald Trump pardoned Diddy, I would go down and have my own private insurrection. I don't think Donald Trump I don't think they're friends. I don't think that would be awful. I don't think there would be any way that man would do that. And I most certainly, I would, not that I am a Trump supporter to begin with, but that would be absolutely awful. No, that man should be held accountable for everything that he has done, and he should not be pardoned at all or released from prison or anything. He should stand trial like every other defendant and have a fair a fair trial, but and due process provided under the law. But yeah, no, I most certainly hope that does not happen. I think Marisol voting was very cute. Yes, absolutely. Gen X to the seventh power. Young Thug was given probation after 700 days. Stop sharing. Young Thug. Oh, well, I have this. I had the phone lines are open. Young Thug probation. I know a lot of you guys were Young Thug gives heartfelt speech before walking out of. So, I'm so confused. Is he okay? So the lengthy terms of Young Thug's probation. I want to watch the long crime thing. Young says, "We back in Instagram post with rapper T.I." Okay. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Young Thug says,
ain't no cap in it. No Kevin man, right? You feel what I'm saying? Right way. It's time. Right way, man. You feel what I'm saying? Right way. Yeah.
All right.
Atlanta rapper reunited with his mentor T.I. in a video since his
right way, man. You feel what I'm saying? Right way. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Early Thursday morning, early Tuesday
rapper
morning.
Young Thug has made his first appearance on social media since his release from jail last week. The Atlanta rapper reunited with his mentor T.I. in a video shared to Instagram early Tuesday morning. In the video caption, T.I. hinted at possible new music, writing, "The Kings have reconvened. Guess I'm officially out of retirement for tonight." This reunion is just the beginning for the newly released rapper, who took to Twitter after he walked out of jail to hint at a possible new song with rapper Lil Baby. The tweet reads, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats, Peter," which references Lil Baby's nickname Wham. Fans will not have to wait and see what's next in store for Thug, though one thing remains clear. He will have to be very careful about what he says in his music, per the terms of his release. On Thursday, Thug decided to put his fate in the hands of the judge.
You are on
and pleaded
live
guilty
on the
to
air.
drug and
Hold on, let me
gun-related
stop
charges.
You're live on the air. Thank you for calling Call Your Landry Show. Who are you? Where are you calling from?
Hello. It's Leanne again calling.
Oh.
But I do have a question.
Yes.
How did you get into music? You're really amazing, and I'd really like to know what inspired you.
Well, that is a great question. I got into music because that was one of the things that I got into when I was in high school. One of the ways, well, actually, when I was younger than that, just singing and music were always something that I was really into as a kid. And so I don't do enough of it anymore. So I probably should do more of it on this show. I appreciate.
It looks like it's you. You light up and you glow when you sing.
Oh, well, I should be doing a lot more of that. I was actually talking to somebody about that the other day. I was like, I should do more singing on the show. Some people hate it. They're like, I hate this. I get a lot of negative comments with it.
They don't have the balls to do it. You just let your soul fly, and we can feel it, and others can too. Do it. Be you. Be true.
I appreciate that. Somebody said this is a setup praise call.
No, it is not. You know that. Nobody can make you do anything.
I love that.
I'll let you go.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
That's very sweet. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't have people come in and praise me. If you know anything about me, you know that I get very embarrassed by stuff like this. So I would never call and be like, "Hey, can you do this?" Yay, more music and singing, Call Your Landry. All right, I get it. I get it. All right, let's go back to this Young Thug because now I'm very
entered a plea of no contest to charges of conspiracy and participating in a criminal street gang. In the end, his decision paid off. In the sentence, Judge Paige Whitaker decided against prison time and instead ordered that Thug receive 15 years of probation. But she warned he could face 20 years in custody if he violates the conditions of his probation. She imposed several severe restrictions, including no travel to the Atlanta metro area, no contact with affiliated gang members, a requirement to perform community service, and the need to conduct presentations to community groups and children against gang violence. Before his sentence was imposed, Young Thug gave a heartfelt speech to the court.
I take full responsibility for, my crimes or my charges. I come from nothing and I've made something and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry. Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides, I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am.
Okay. So this was a 700-day case. Is that what this is? 700 days. That's 2 years that this trial's been going on. I mean, longer than that, obviously. Gave him probation after 700 days. That's crazy.
Heights I've reached. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, all people. I learned that late, like these past 2 or 3 years of my life, I kind of learned that late. And maybe it was because I was,
probably gained a lot of weight in 2.5 years.
I don't know.
He doesn't look that heavy.
I have came to my senses. I understand what I mean to this world, but
was he incarcerated the whole time?
I don't mind doing stuff like, free shows, and I always did that. You know, I did free shows and gave it to single parents, millions of dollars. You know, I made $1.8 million on a free show, and I gave it all to single parent charity. And I did
That's a lot of money.
like 2 or 3 shows that made like $700,000 a piece, and I gave it to the breast cancer organization. Like, you know, I do things like I put millions of dollars back into my community.
I think I really did. I think if I was correct, he was involved in gang related activity, this young YSL, young slime life type thing, which was a lot of gang activity in the Atlanta area. A lot of really bad stuff. I know nothing about this. I know nothing about him as a rapper. I know I've never listened to his music. I don't know. I mean, I listen to rap music occasionally, or new rap music occasionally. I listen to a lot of old rap. But he's lying. Not so. Yeah, they're all called young something, young this, young that. Yeah. Younger than me, that's for sure. How did he keep up with his extensions in jail? Well, I mean, if you've been to prison, people can figure out ways to do everything, including making their own alcohol and drugs. So, his trial, Delphi, Alec Baldwin, etc., all perfect examples of why we need good defense attorneys. The prosecution of YSL has been an embarrassment since selection wasn't January 2023. That's interesting. So, is this so this was a sort of witch hunt sort of trial? Is that what this was? You know, that'd be fascinating. Now, a 15-year probation.
I did more than anybody ever did from my side, you know. But probation. I understand, you know, rap lyrics. I understand how it can be twisted. I understand what it can do to the mind of people. I understand all that.
You are live on the air. This is called your Landry Show.
You're already turned down, so you don't have to worry about hearing yourself in the background.
Perfect. Who is this?
Sorry, this is Amber Winnell.
Hi, Amber. How are you? From South Carolina.
I'm good. Yes, I live in Williston, South Carolina. Originally from Charleston, West Virginia. That's why I sound like a backwoods hick, but it's okay. I just wanted to call and say hi since you have the phone lines open.
I do.
Say thank you for all you're doing for me and everyone else. It's making a huge difference. And I also wanted to just call and say I second Sarah Holman's bid for Never Ending Story for the movie night.
Oh, so that's a super funny story. So I remember, and it's not a funny story. I watched that film as a kid. And one of the first movies I ever did as a cinematographer, and I was an actor in this film with a bunch of people who are way more famous and rich than I am. But one of them was, I went to set and Noah Hathaway was playing opposite of me. I'll have to see if I can find that. But Noah Hathaway played Atreyu in The Never Ending Story. And it was kind of cool because I had just worked with Mark Hamill on a project. And then I worked with Atreyu from The Never Ending Story. So I worked with Luke Skywalker and Atreyu in the same week. And I was like, this is like a bucket list moment for me as a kid.
That would be wild. That would be wild.
It was a great experience. But yeah, I'll have to find if I can see that. Good night, Charlie. Thank you so much for the super sticker, by the way. Charlie just said a super sticker. Appreciate that.
Give Miss Marisol a little bit of pep for me.
Yes, I will give her. She's very preoccupied with her little treat right now. I
can't believe she actually was playing with the bone toy this time. I was impressed.
Yeah, she did very good. She's a good girl. So
you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
River Nation, I love you guys.
Thank you for calling. We appreciate you. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye. I don't even know if you guys can hear this when the phone rings through here. I'm assuming it's loud enough. It's like hurting my ears. It's got to work. Marisol, you're doing a great job with your bone. We appreciate that. Back to our young thug little trial here. All right, so he's got to stay clean for 15 years. That's a long time.
I'm 100% changing that. You know, it's just.
Hopefully
I'm older, I'm grown now. You know, and it's just like.
I'm sure you did
it's more things to rap about. Like I've experienced a lot of good things. I experienced a lot more bad things, but I experienced a lot of good things too. And
young thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, has been jailed since his arrest in May of 2022. He faced charges related to participating in an alleged criminal street gang known as YSL, or Young Slime Life, with members accused of committing illegal and violent acts, including murder, armed robbery, drug dealing, and carjacking. In crafting her sentence, Judge Paige Whitaker said she appreciated the impact Young Thug had growing up in a community plagued by violence, but she urged him to be part of the solution going forward.
I appreciate that you do realize how much of an impact you have on people. I mean, it's past your neighborhood. It's worldwide, especially young people. And having come up from where you came up from and living
I thought about that
in and
too.
around that, you know that gangs are damaging to our community. Even if you choose to continue to rap, you need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go, and that there are ways out of poverty besides hooking up with the powerful guy at the end of the street selling drugs. And, you know, I know that happens for protection sometimes, but a much better way would be getting an education and setting, you know, hanging around with people who set a good example. And you be one of those people that sets a good example. I want you to try to be more of the solution and less of the problem.
Following Young Thug's release, his attorneys expressed their gratitude to the court, but also their wish that Young Thug could have been acquitted instead.
As far as how Jeffrey's feeling now, he knows my feelings, which I'm not going to reveal for attorney-client privilege, but this is not the same as a not guilty verdict. That should have been rang. But nobody here wakes up every day on a concrete floor that they're calling his bed, gets up at 4:15, gets shackled on his feet, his waist, and his hands, comes to the Fulton County Courthouse to be on concrete, eating out of a bag. Doritos is his meal of choice. And then coming to a courtroom and sit there with a leg chain on him every single day and hear lie after lie. So for Jeffrey, go home today and not have another 90 days or 120 days of it, he is very happy, thankful to the honorable court. So to answer your question, this was not what I wanted. I don't believe that it is just, but I believe that under these circumstances, it is justice for Jeffrey Williams, and he is delighted, as are we. I'm thankful.
Young Thug's father also spoke in support of his son, despite his wish for him to have kept fighting.
I was kind of startled behind it because I was in agreement with Brian and Keith. Let's keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's make them
fighting.
Thankful.
Young Thug's father also spoke in support of his son, despite his wish for him to have kept fighting.
I was kind of startled behind it because I was in agreement with Brian and Keith. You know, let's keep fighting.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
What I'm saying? You know, let's
Tory
make
Lane.
them continue to embarrass themselves.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same token,
Tory
my
Lane
son
is what it is.
You know, I've never tried to interfere with his decisions. I just try to give him the knowledge of making the best decision that he sees fit for him. And I support it.
The YSL RICO trial resumed following Young Thug's plea with the two co-defendants who still remain, Diamante Kendrick and Shannon Stillwell. Kendrick, aka Yak Gotti, faces several RICO charges along with a murder charge for the death of Donovan Thomas, as well as firearm and drug charges. Stillwell, aka SB, also faces RICO charges along with two murder charges tied to the deaths of Thomas and Shimel Drinks, plus gang and firearm charges. Just this week, a juror emailed the court asking to be removed from the case due to the length of the trial. The juror also blamed the state's handling of the case and said he'd be biased moving forward.
So I have an email from one of the jurors this morning. Interestingly, he sent two different drafts of it. The first says, it's to my assistant. When you have a moment, please relay this to the judge. Good morning, Judge Whitaker. I am requesting to be removed from the current case due to the length of this trial and how the state has handled this case. I can no longer be unbiased towards any decisions moving forward. Yesterday provided a glimpse of how the state presented its evidence, and I foresee another 3 to 6 months with the remaining defendants. Thanks. But then that's not what he really meant to send, because he said, I didn't mean to send this version, not the other one, with a minor correction. Hope all is well. When you have a moment, can you relay this email to the judge? Good morning, Judge Whitaker. I am requesting to be removed from the current case due to the length of this trial and how the state has handled this case. I will be biased towards any decisions moving forward. Yesterday provided a glimpse of how the state presented its evidence, and I foresee another 3 to 6 months with the remaining defendants. Thanks.
Ultimately, the judge reassured him that the trial should be over quicker than expected.
Now, this is the same juror who a few months back asked to be removed from the case and provided no reason whatsoever. And so I just ignored it. I just said, no, you're not removed.
Stop
Don't work that
collaborating
way.
and listen.
And so I think this is just a ploy to get off of a case that he's sick of being on because it's taking up his time.
Yes. As far as Tory Lanez, yes, he shot Megan Thee Stallion in I think it was in the it wasn't at the party, it was in the car, discharged a firearm. But he had a long record of history of DV with her, and it was not a good thing. I don't know if you guys have watched that little documentary about Tory Lanez. I know people have worked with him before. And he's Canadian too, which is what I didn't understand. Like, I thought Canadians are supposed to be cool. Yeah, not a good thing. This trial outlasted Dallas. That's funny. It's funny. Yeah, after the party in the SUV, I believe. All right, so Young Thug will hopefully use this as a second new lease on life, and hopefully he'll use that to better his life and better the life of those in his community as well. All right, Mover Nation. Yeah, I would say that as well. Tory Lanez is a Jamaican. Yeah, but he was from Canada, I believe. He was a Canadian citizen, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here we go. There's another call in. You're on the Collier Landry Show. Who is this?
I'm calling from Toronto. Are you?
You're calling from Toronto. Hello. Who is this calling from Toronto?
I just wanted to say, I just heard you say that Canadians aren't cool.
No, I thought Canadians are cool. That's why I said I thought Canadians are cool. I would never say Canadians aren't cool.
I thought you were being sarcastic. I'm just kidding with you.
No.
I just wanted to say with Leanne, and I think you're so positive, and I love your show. I'm very nervous. With Leanne with the pancreatic cancer, and
wild, right?
My dad passed away. I know my dad passed away from that. So
I'm sorry.
I wanted to say how strong she was, and it's amazing she got through it, because it really is kind of a death sentence.
Yeah, it's wild.
So I just wanted to give her kudos. I think it's amazing. I was going to call the other day, and then I was just too scared.
Oh, please.
Yeah, it can happen very quickly. My dad was diagnosed the day after Canadian Thanksgiving, past Christmas Day. But you know what? He reached his goal. He said, I'm going to make it to Christmas, and he made it to Christmas. So there's always a positive.
Wow. Yeah, because October, what is it? October 25th is your Thanksgiving, or the?
Well, sometimes it's the first week of October.
Oh, it's the first week.
Second.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like 10 weeks. It was very quick. He was going to go to Germany to have a scan done, but he just went downhill too quickly. But that's okay. He made it. He reached his goal.
That's great. That's great. That's an amazing part of the story. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thank you so much. I do too. And just for the record, I did not say anything disparaging about Canadians. I love Canadians, and I love Toronto.
I know.
I have a tattoo. I have a tattoo from Toronto right here. From the Hot Docs Film Festival. I got this tattoo in Toronto right here.
You did?
This is the logo from the this is the logo from the Hot Docs Film Festival, which I think is now no longer.
Oh my gosh, the Hot Docs. Yeah, that
Yep.
was.
And so I told my director at the time, Barbara Koppel, because we opened the 25th year of the Hot Docs Film Festival, and I told my director, Barbara Koppel, when we were in the cab coming from the airport, I said, if they give me a per diem, because we were only there for a day, I said, if they give me a per diem, I'm spending it on a tattoo. And she's like, you're full of it, blah, blah, blah. Gave me a per diem. We did the press conference, and then between the premiere, and I went to found a tattoo parlor. We were eating somewhere, and I said our waitress was tattooed. And I said, "Where'd you get your tattoos?" And she's like, "Oh, there's this place around the corner, blah, blah, down the street. Here, I'll give you the address or whatever." Went in, got the tattoo, and showed up at the festival and got it with the logo and pulled up my sleeve while I was on stage in front of like 2,000 people and said, to the host of the festival, who's Shane Smith.
Cool. Was it the Toronto International Film Festival?
No, it was the Hot Docs Film Festival. So they have a theater right there in Toronto.
You had it there.
Hot Docs. Yep. Yeah. Yep. And I pulled up my sleeve and showed them the logo.
Water, right?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. I mean, so the theater, I know that I saw an article in the Hollywood Reporter a couple of weeks ago that they were running into some trouble. So, financial trouble.
Yeah,
So
I think it's by Cherry Street. I think they closed.
Yes. Yes, Cherry Street. Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. They closed.
Yeah. Well,
okay,
you know.
Cool. Well, it was nice to chat with you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
No, you're okay. You did great. You did great. Thank you so much for calling. What was your name again?
Okay. Good luck, Leanne. Lori.
Lori from Toronto. Thank you, Lori from Toronto.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, take care.
Bye. That's very sweet. Lori from Toronto. Hey, little one. She's done with her treat now. She's like, I need to find something to get into trouble with. Hang on. No, you can't. Did you eat that whole thing already? What is... Come here. I think she ate the whole thing already. You ate your shit already. All right, Mover Nation. We get through another one. It is 4:30. I thank you all so much for being here. Oh, no, now we have more people too. So look at this. Joan Backler, thank you so much for posting a little Canada. Deaf Otter, my phone signal is rubbish. Otherwise, I would phone. Oh, you're all good. No worries. I appreciate that. We'll figure out a way to like do this through I do it through Google Voice. We can do it through the internet as well. We'll make it work. Guys, we are going. So this Saturday for everyone, I guess I could put up the thing. We have our Collier's AV Club. No, little one. Hey, Marisol. I'm going to let me just make this really fast. So this Sunday, which would be today's the 6th, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sunday, November 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Collier's AV Club. If you are okay. Oh, man, come on. Come on. I don't know what we're going to watch. Oh, we said Never Ending Story. I will post a little Sunday, November 10th, included in your channel member or Patreon subscription. Current page. The Streamyard does not accept anything other than PDFs, so I always have to make it as a thing. Putting the phone line away. Uh, 11, 10. Yes, the 10th, the day before my little troublemaker Marisol's birthday. Come here, sweetheart. Good girl. I will post this for you guys so you can see it. Yes, I know, sweetie. I know. We're gonna show everybody our little AV club thing. Yes, we are. All right. If it will come on. Why is the computer so slow? Come on, computer. Add to the stage. There we go. This Sunday, November 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Collier's AV Club with Marisol. Well, actually, Marisol won't be here for that because you'll be with your mamas. You'll be visiting our friends. But you're a good girl. I love you so much. Yes, I love you so much. Oh, yes. Maybe we'll watch Never Ending Story. And I'll tell some stories about working with Noah Hathaway, Atreyu. 2 more likes. I love this. 2 more likes gets us to 100, right? Anyways, this little troublemaker. You're just a little troublemaker. You're just a little troublemaker, aren't you? But anyways, if you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter, you get access to that. Good girl. I love you so much. And her birthday is on Monday, but we will do a proper birthday for her later on in the week. But one more. Can we get to 100 likes before we get to it? All right, Mover Nation. I know for those of you who are in the United States, some of you are probably very happy with yesterday's election results. Some of you are not happy with yesterday's election results. no matter what, we are all one people, indivisible, under God, what have you. As I always like to say in this program, you know, you got to find a way to always be kind to one another. Always find a way to be kind to one another, no matter what our beliefs are, no matter what we think separates us or divides us. We have to remember that we are all one people, and we all need to love each other and support each other, because that ultimately, no matter where you stand anywhere in life, if you love and if you're kind to one another, that's what really matters in this world. That's what really matters in this life. And please do something with your family, do something with your friends. Don't be consumed by all the true crime, all the media, all these things that pollute us. Just try to enjoy your life as you can. I got all kinds of dog hair on my face. Try to enjoy your life as you can and be happy, because that's ultimately what it's all about. That may be the hokey pokey, I don't know. Anyways, on that note, Mover Nation, we get through another one. And as I always like to say, here's the outro. Mover Nation, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to all my channel members and Patreon supporters. And for more exclusive content, behind the scenes videos, monthly VIP meet and greets, and watch parties, please consider supporting me on Patreon or by becoming a YouTube channel member. If you like this video, check out this one right here or this one right here. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because it helps with the algorithm. On that note, I'm Collier Landry. I'll see you on the next one. Good girl, Marisol. Good girl.